I can never fall asleep. Said I need to pray, don't cease. I don't wanna see at the right hand of my father. Lately I've been so weak. I can never fall asleep. Said I need to pray, don't cease. I don't wanna see at the right hand of my father. Lately I've been so weak.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's your girl Rachel, and today I thought I would actually film something more relaxed. Like, I've been giving y'all vlogs upon vlogs, and today I was like, you know what, let me just try and do something different and just like reel it in a little bit and like do maybe like a sit down video. So here I am today. So today's video is going to be on the things that I am learning in my 20s. Yeah, I've been in the game for a little bit, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of share my experiences, things that I'm learning, and things that I look forward to like exploring more in my 20s. I turned 20 in January. No, not 20. What am I saying? I turned 22, guys. 22. Yes, I turned 22 in January, and yeah, I feel like I don't have that much experience, but I feel like I have 2 years worth of experience to know what and to like share my experiences based in terms of what I'm learning and what I'm expecting in the coming years in my 20s. So without further ado, I'm just gonna get straight. This is too funny to me because it's like, oh, I don't know, it's just weird. But yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into the video. So the first thing that I feel like I learned coming into 22, or you know, coming into my 20s, because like 20, 21, you're in your 20s, but it's kind of like, I don't know, but I feel like I'm now feeling the adulthood, you know. I'm now feeling the 20s, so I thought I would just share it. Investing in yourself is investing in yourself, investing in your craft, investing in your ideas, investing in what you know how to do, not only financially but pour time, effort and money, because money will go, money will come into things that you are good at. Do you know what I mean? Things that you know you can make some kind of profit from. So it would be good to invest in yourself, and bring your ideas to life, really and truly. If you have any idea in your head, don't think about what people are going to think of you. Don't think about what people are going to say or do, because see, no matter what you do, people will react, whether it is good, whether it is bad. People will react. I'd rather do something and fail at it and know that I still did it anyway, or I still tried, rather than live in what ifs. Living in what ifs is the worst thing that you can do for yourself in your 20s. Now is the time to actually explore. Is that the right word? Yeah, now is the time to explore and see what fits in your lifestyle, what doesn't fit in your lifestyle, what is profiting to you, like what is profiting you, what isn't profiting you. Like, now is the time to make those plans, make those arrangements, make those changes in your life. Do you know what I mean? I feel like entering my 20s was a time of, I don't know, taking up even more responsibility and making decisions, or decision making, and also like just I wrote it down in the book. Let me just find it. Yes, accountability and planning. Like, I don't know how to say it. You plan your life either ways when you're 19, 18, 17, whatever. But when you turn 20 or 21 upwards, you start to make decisions. It's not about asking anymore. It's about telling and reinforcing that this is what you're going to do and this is how you plan on doing it. And also, like, you take up more responsibility than you ever have, in terms of your education, in terms of your family, in terms of your lifestyle, in terms of your finance, in terms of your emotions, in just every single area of your life. You tend to take up more responsibility. I mean, in my case, that's how it is for me currently. I feel like in your 20s is when you just have to live, because this is your first time doing the life thing. Don't get me wrong, it's adulthood. No one, the way you navigate your adulthood is not the same way friend A or friend B is going to navigate theirs. Do you know what I mean? Everyone is different, so it's like a season where you take up your responsibilities, make your decisions based off of your lifestyle and what you think would suit you best. But at the same time, do not ignore what your elders have to say, because bear in mind that they've been there and they've done that. Me personally, when I'm making decisions, or after I've made decisions, I consult my parents and I ask them, oh, like, what do you think about this? Or, you know, how do you feel about this? Or what would you say if I did this? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to be your parent. It can be someone you look up to, or someone that has like a big role in your life that you feel like you can consult about certain decisions, especially major decisions that will turn your life around completely. It would be good to have that second opinion or that second outlook on that particular decision before you make it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's what I've been learning in my 20s, making decisions, however, like consulting people that I know have been there and done that, to make sure that I am on the right path. Because at the end of the day, my friends are there to guide me and show me the way, you know. So it will be good to listen to them, or if you have any figure in your life along those lines. But yeah, I think in entering my 20s, I feel like I'm more appreciative and grateful for the little things that I have and for the people in my life. Because when I feel like when you're able to appreciate and be content with the little things that you have, bigger things come your way. I don't know if you know what I mean, but if you make use of the little that you have, you get more, because it is guaranteed that you appreciate it when the bigger things come. So yeah, friends, family, I feel like I've been more appreciative, I've been more grateful to have them in my life. Do you know what I mean? I don't even know what else I can say to this, because that's just that. Like, it's in everything. You know, it's in everything. Yeah, I think another thing I'm learning in my 20s as well is that people come and people go. And I should not be shocked about it. I don't know if you know what I mean. It's a thing where there are some friendships or relationships or any kind of ship that is like, these kind of relationships are seasonal. I don't want to be rude about it or like say it in a way that will offend people, but there are certain relationships that are seasonal. Like, they come along to fulfill a certain role in your life, and when that role is finished, they leave. Do you get what I mean? I'm not sitting here and I'm not gonna say that it's painful. It's not painful, sorry. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not painful, because it is. This is someone, or these could be people that you shared certain parts of yourself with, or you've had certain what's it called, impactful, or like, I don't know, important memories with. Do you know what I mean? Or you shared important parts of your life with. And it's like, obviously when they leave, it's gonna hurt, but at the end of the day, life goes on. Do you know what I mean? People come, people go. There are some people that will be there to stay forever. There will be some that will just be passing by. There will be some that will be passing through. And it's not a bad thing. I feel like, for me, I'm a very emotional person. So when I lose friendships, or when I lose certain relationships, for example, I go through a lot like of emotional repair, you know. But it's a thing where I've come to accept that people come, people go, regardless of the circumstance. Obviously, context as well matters, and maybe the circumstances may not be the best when they leave. I feel like when they go, I don't know how to describe it, but you meet different people along the way. Do you get what I mean? Not everyone will stay in your life. Not everyone will stay in your life. And, you know, so you just have to accept that and run with it and live your life around that or with that knowledge. That's what I've been learning in my 20s, and that's what I'm currently like trying to do. Don't get me wrong, it's hard for me, but I feel like I've gotten to a point where I will not be shocked if I lose more relationships or certain relationships in my life. I hope that doesn't happen again, but I wouldn't be shocked because I don't know how to say it, but there are certain things, there are certain relationships that you lose as you go along, as you grow, as you reach certain heights in your life, as you breach certain checkpoints in your life. You will lose certain people, and it's not, like, it happens. You can't say that you've maintained relationships from time, all the relationships from time ago up until now. There are some from time ago that are still lasting, and there are some from time ago that have ended. So it's a natural phenomenon. Like, it happens. You know what I mean? So when it does, like, don't be shocked. Especially, I don't know, sometimes it could be someone that means a lot to you, so it's going to hurt. But hey, charge it to the game, man. That's basically what I'm saying. I think one thing I've also been learning in my 20s, I'm looking here because I've actually written them down, is like handling my finances and budgeting. I don't know how to, but me personally, living outside of my house or coming to Norwich for uni has taught me a lot, has opened my eyes a lot on my finances, like how to budget, things to budget for, like food, rent, what's it called, personal belongings or personal needs, essentials, clothing. Like, you just have to know how to budget, make sure you're not spending your money on unnecessary things, as well as save. When I say save, you don't have to save a lot of money. You don't have to save a bajillion pounds, because let's be real, we're all in uni. But if you can save £5, £10, don't let anyone tell you what you should and what you shouldn't save. Save according to your own capacity. If you feel like you can save £5 every month, save £5 every month. If you feel like you can save £50 every month, save £50 every month. If you feel like you can save 100, save 100. Don't let anyone tell you what you should and how much you should save. But I feel like when you sit down and you calculate your finances and you, like, I don't know, you look into your finances and you see where your strengths and weaknesses are, you'll be able to manage it better. I don't know if you know what I mean. But yeah, finance is very important. I'm yet to be financially, like, literate. Is that even the right word? Yeah, but financial literacy, right? I'm yet to reach that level, but I just hope that I'll be able to learn enough about finances in order for me to know where to invest my money, where to put my money, where not to put my money, you know, stuff like that. But I feel like in the same breath of saying, like, save, it's important to also invest your money into something. See, like I said, money will come, money will go. And I know that when I say invest, it comes with a lot of risk. But at the same time, it could come with a reward. Do you know what I mean? If you feel like you can invest your money into a small business that you want to start, invest it in it. Do you know what I mean? And start that business. Obviously, there's no guarantee if it's going to stand or if it's going to fail, but at least... Alright guys, the amount of attempts that I have used to fix this, I don't even know if it's fixed. But yeah, I don't even know. I tried to film the video. Basically, I ended the whole video only for me to find out that the phone was not recording from certain parts. So I think I'm just gonna continue and just rush through, because I think there's something wrong with my stuff. Let me just rush through. So yeah, I feel like I'd rather invest my money into something and fail and know that at least I spend the money on something, rather than saving up without a purpose to then spend it. If you're saving up for a goal, that's different. But if you're not, then you might as well invest your money while saving on the side as well, just for rainy days, just in case. But yeah, I think another thing I've also learned is to have patience, because I believe, or in my 20s, like I've realized that not everything will go as planned. Not everything that you have decided to do will go as you have planned it to be. Not every decision, not every idea, not every, not everything that you have planned will go as it has been planned. So all you need is patience for you to establish and get there in the end. I don't know if you know what I mean. I feel like every mistake is a lesson, every setback is a lesson, every downfall is a lesson for you to learn from, or pick out your mistakes, not to repeat them again when you now decide to decide to pursue it again. I don't know if you know what I mean, but I feel like yeah, every mistake is a lesson. So when you learn from it, you pick yourself up, you go from there, and have patience. Not everyone's timeline is the same. Everyone's timeline is different. I say this to my friends all the time. Everyone's timeline is different. You're not going to get to where friend A is at the same time as friend A. Friend A might use a year to get there, but you might use 5 years to get there. It doesn't mean you're not putting in just as much work as friend A is doing. Everyone's timeline is different. So you just have to sit back, focus on your focus on your brand, and just be patient and establish yourself according to the will of God. And just take your time with everything. Because when you put a lot of work into the foundation, the end comes out well. I think one thing I'm also learning is to rely on God, because I feel like there are so many things that have happened even within my 20s alone that I know that I didn't overcome it by myself, that my family didn't help me overcome it, that my friends didn't help me overcome it. It was God that came through for me. If you rely on God, He will come through for you in certain areas of your life where you yourself, you'll be shocked and be astonished that it's actually even happening. God will come through for you. So I feel like relying on God in your 20s is the best decision that you can ever make for yourself, because I feel like it's one of the best decisions that I've made so far. And yeah, just spend time with God really and truly, because right now, or in your 20s, is when you need God not the most. You need God the most in every aspect of your life, but in your 20s, establish that relationship with God. Go deeper, be more intimate, rely on God more, because He's the only one that can actually get you out of whatever situation you find yourself in. I think one last thing I'm gonna say before ending the video, because I'm scared that this thing is gonna cut, but I feel like I've also learned to I've learned to love the season of preparation. The season of preparation, be it towards relationships, be it towards friendships, be it towards business, be it towards anything at all. I have decided, I have learned to love the season of preparation, because I feel like when you prepare, or preparation is what will determine how the end is going to look. I don't know if you know what I mean. If you put a lot of time, effort, effort into your preparation, the end is going to be better or be as expected, if you know what I mean. Even for example, in relationships, when I say the season of preparation with regards to relationships, when you're in a season of singleness, you get to learn about yourself, your character, things you need to improve on, things that are good, things that you should take in your relationships, things that you shouldn't take in your relationships if you were to get into one. Not what you bring to the table per se, but how you're going to pour positively into your partner, and vice versa. How you're going to impact the relationship positively. I don't know if you know what I mean, but when you put a lot of effort into your preparation, even with your businesses, for example, when you put a lot of time, money, effort to educate yourself in the particular route you want to go into, when you put a lot of effort assessing your character, when money comes your way or when profit comes your way, how you handle it, and also just preparing yourself in general, I feel like your end, the way you expect your end to be, will happen according to the will of God, of course, but the end is more positive. I don't know what if you know what I mean, because you've spent a lot of time building the foundation, you spent a lot of time pruning yourself, you spent a lot of time investing in the roots, so now when it now blooms, it will bloom well. But if you don't prepare yourself properly, obviously it's not going to last, be it the relationship, be it the business, be it the whatever idea, because the know-how, the preparation was lacking. The things you needed was lacking. It's basically like rushing to get something and you get it and you don't handle it well. I don't know if you know what I mean. Also, going back quickly on when I say patience, for example, like one thing I just want to say about that one is like it is so important to exercise patience in your 20s. It is so important, because if you rush for certain things and it is given to you before it's due, you will not be able to handle it properly. You might mishandle it. You might lose out that job opportunity. You might lose out on that business that could have gone so well. You might lose out on that relationship that could have been what you wanted it to be. So yeah, it literally just intertwines with preparation as well. Invest a lot of time in your preparation and your ending will be a positive end, or it will end as expected or how you expect it to end, you know, all of that. But yeah, I think that's everything. In general, yeah, my 20s has been a good one. I feel like what I look forward to the most now, it's going deeper in my relationship with God in my 20s, just getting to know him, just stripping away everything and just being intimate with God and coming to him and dwelling in his presence. And like I said before previously, I feel like I want to invest in being financially literate. I feel like I want to know more about finances, to be able to manage my money better and to be able to know where to put my money and where not to put my money, stuff like that. I also look forward to growing the friendships that I have, and I look forward to being more honest and open with people and with other relationships that I have as well, because I feel like honesty is the best policy, really and truly, obviously with context as well and with wisdom, but yeah, honesty is the best policy. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment and subscribe. I've had a lot of technical difficulties, so the video might be cut in here and there, but like, comment, subscribe, share. Make sure you share to your mothers, your fathers, your grandfathers, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, anybody and everybody. And I will